What's up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to get straight to the point. It's going to be a video on how to long and short. It was a VIP requested video, and a few people would love to know this. So we're going to dive straight into it. So for this, you're going to want to have Discord up. You're going to want to have TradingView up, and then you're going to want to have Phemex up, or maybe it's Mexi up or KuCoin, wherever you're going to do the futures trading on. So then let's go to, let's say you get an alert, right? You're looking at the day trades channel in here, and you're seeing some alerts flash for some signals, or you're looking at maybe the individual signals here, and you notice that Arbitrum just flashed a 9-hour buy now. So buy now, ARB-USD. So it's just a straight ARB-USD chart, 9-hour chart time frame, and it flashed a buy now. So when you see that, you're like, maybe I'm going to do a nice long on this with some leverage. So then you go to TradingView, look up ARB-USD, and then pull it up, and then you want to go to the same time frame. So go to 9-hour chart, and I'm on it right now. Oh, this actually does look good. I'm probably going to do this live. So we got the signal. Yep. Oh, beautiful. All right. So right now we're seeing that 9-hour vertical blue buy now signal, and that's reflected in how today at 5 a.m. it said Arbitrum 9-hour buy now. So now we can see what the message had sent in the Discord. So we're looking at this, and we're seeing, all right, 9-hour buy now. Usually that will call a bottom. Let's check a couple other time frames. The 12-hour has prepare to buy soons, and in 7 hours it looks like we're going to get the buy now. So we have some more kind of time frames that are incoming, going to flash a buy now. And then we have the Fib forecaster, where we found support in this hot zone here. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, this could be a good time to place a long. And then I'm going down to lower time frames to get a little bit closer to the action using that microscope. So then set some trend lines. I'm noticing that we're at a point where we're going to see a breakout. So we're calling it up here. So we are riding this as support. We're seeing this come down as resistance. We know that in 3 hours and 7 minutes, we got to break either down or up. So we're preparing for that. So then we're going to Phemex, and we're depositing money on the exchange. We're preparing for that moment where we see a breakout of Arbitrum to long it, or a breakdown of Arbitrum to short it. So what we can do, two things. We can sit here and wait all day for it to happen and watch it, or we could right click and add an alert on the trend line and then have it send us a text message. So you can have it send you a text message by doing send email to SMS. I know it'll send you a text when it breaks either or a trend line. So you don't have to watch it all day. You can just wait until you get that text. And if you haven't set that up yet, or you don't know how to set it up, and then in case you miss it announcements for the VIPs, I had put the video for that in the channel here. So let me just go to that. Yeah, the Stargate simple strategy and text alert signals demo. So you can watch this video, set up those text alerts, and enable it so you can then do this, where you can set up these add alerts and then send email to SMS, which will send you a text message straight to your phone. So you don't have to stare at the chart all day waiting for this potentially to happen. Then you get that text message saying Arbitrum's breaking out, crossing a trend line. So you go and back to TradingView, and you're noticing that Arbitrum broke up here. So you want to place a long. So then you go to your platform. For me, it's Phemex, and you have to fund your account. So you're going to deposit, you're sending over some USDT right here. You're making sure that you're doing ERC20. Make sure it's ERC20 USDT. And then you're copying this address. Then you're going to Coinbase or wherever to buy the USDT, and you're sending that over to this address here. And you could deposit it straight to your contract account, because that's where you're going to want to send it to, your contract account, not the spot account. Then the money arrives. You then go to the chart here, and you want to go to USDS, which means USD stablecoin margin perpetual. Then I'm going to now search for Arbitrum. So ARB-USDT. Yep, I got my USDT in here around $20. I'm noticing that it's breaking up above the trend line. So what I'll do is I want to place this long, and we have this coming up like that. Just say that. And now, first off, at the top here, you want to make sure you're always on isolated, that you're not on cross margin. You want isolated. So then at that point, you can set your leverage amount. So you can have your leverage longs and what your amount is, or your leverage shorts and what your shorting amount is. I want a long because I'm noticing that it's breaking up right now, and I'm going to just do 20x leverage, and then I'm going to do a market order. And then this is how much of what you currently have available that you want to do. So I'm just going to go all in. So I'm going 100%. I'm on a market order, which means that you don't care. You're just buying it at whatever price at the moment that you press this button. So I'm doing open long. It's a market. It's cost me $19.50. That's what I have in here. And then it tells me what my estimated liquidation price would be. If it were to come down and fall to that level, it would take my $20. So I'm going to do confirm. And now you'll notice that that order is in now. So I got my ARB USDT long 20X, and here's how much it was worth. My entry price, I got in at 95.68, 0.9568. It's at 0.9567 right now. And my liquidation price is 0.9329. So if Arbitrum were to fall 92.329 to here. So if Arbitrum were to fall to here and it hits that level, then this whole position would be wiped and they would just theoretically take my $20 right here. It would just be gone. Unlike if you were to just buy Arbitrum on Coinbase, and if Arbitrum fell to this level, I mean, you might have maybe $18, but it's not like it's gone, that you can't, it's not like it's not there anymore. So with contract trading and leverage trading, that's the risk that you take for the potential reward of the game. Because on 20x leverage, I put $20 in, right? So say I put $20 in times 20x leverage equals 400. So $20 times 20x, basically this order that I had just placed is worth $400. I put in $20, my real money, and they loaned me $380. They've loaned me the rest, $380. And that's where the 20x leverage comes from. It's a multiplier of how much you put in. So if I were to put in $1,000 times 20x, basically I'm trading with $20,000. And that's that. And then it's like, all right, if there was no liquidation price, then how do they win, right? How do they win? There's no reason why they would just loan you out this money if they weren't going to get something in potential return. That's where the liquidation price comes in. And that's why if it were to fall down to here, they take your $20. It's the risk to the reward, right? With a potential bigger reward, there's a potential bigger risk. So if I go to 100x leverage, there's a huge reward, but my risk is much higher because my liquidation price will be maybe instead of 93.29, it'll be right here. So if it were to fall right down just a tiny bit, then my money would be gone. So that's why in times where the market is very volatile, you want to go on lower leverage because you can't, it's so yo-yo, you can go up and down and just stay stable. You could just keep getting liquidated. So that's why you want to really zoom out a little bit when you're day trading to look at the overall market structure. Where are we at in the macro? Where are we at in the medium? Where are we at in the micro? So you can make better decisions. Because if you're trying to short down here, I don't think that's the best call right now. Where are we at in the macro? We're started a bull market already, right? We already started a bull market. Where are we at in the medium? We've already come down a lot in the medium term. So in the micro, we have to see a relief bounce. And that's what we're probably seeing today. So that's that. And then say you wanted to set up a short. It's the same thing. And I like Phemex because you can set up a short and a long at the same time. And that's why you have these different leverage amounts for either a short or a long. So I could put this down to a 5x short, do confirm. And just in the event that I'm wrong, I could, or I'm not as sure if it's going to go up, right? I could throw in a short position as well too. But I had went all the way in on this entry. So basically that's it. Then you can look at how much you're up. So this is your unrealized profit because it's unrealized because I didn't sell out of it and get the profit yet. So this is how much you're up at the given time. And this is your realized P&L. If I were to market close this position, it would say my realized P&L is $1.80 or $1.60 because minus the fees. Because every couple of hours, I think it's every 12 hours, you have to pay a fee from how much you put in for that borrowed amount of funds. So right now it's actually negative. So you're getting paid to take out a long on these coins or on Arbitrum because the funding rate is negative. So they're paying you to take out a long because a lot of people are probably trying to short right now. So yeah, so I think that around covers it. So like, let's take this example with Quant, 12x long. I put in $536 on this position, but theoretically you had to times that by 12. So 536 times 12. Now let's go to it. 536 times 12 is around $6,000. It's around $6,000 this trade. See how I'm up 31%, but I got in at 107. It's only at 110 and I'm up 31%. So ready? So this is where I entered in my order right here. It says 107.68. I got in at 107.68 and Quant is only up 2.5%. So how could I be up 29%? Well, 2.5% times 12, because that's the leverage I use, is 30%. That's why I'm up 30%, because it's however much it actually went up, 2.5%. And that times the multiplier of the leverage you use times 12 is 30%, 30%. This is how much I put in. So I'm up $165, 30% on this, but it only has gone up 2.5%. So you can use this multiplier with the percentage gain as well too. So like if I was on 100x leverage right now, I'd actually be up 250% because it went up 2.5%, but times 100, if that was my leverage amount, that's 250%. And then I would have made like $1,250 on only just $536. So, but then my leverage or my liquidation price would be much higher. So my liquidation price on Quant is at 99.68 right here. So if Quant were to just tank down, my $536 would be wiped, gone. That's why it's so important to set up a stop loss. See, I have a stop loss at 107.65. My entry price was 107.68. So in the event that it just curls over and just tanks down, I lose a very small amount, maybe like $1 or $2, to safeguard and minimize any potential any losses. You want to minimize your losses, maximize your gains. So as the Quant starts to really start ripping up, like even right now, I'll move my stop loss up to maybe right below this moving average right here, which is around 108.17. So now I can secure at least a profit if it does roll over, because I would say if it breaks that level, then we're going to go much lower. So at least I can secure a profit if it does want to turn around. So yeah, so that's how you would do it. I think I covered about everything. You can set up a stop loss, a take profit as well too. Usually after placing an order, you want to always at least put a stop loss in. Put a stop loss in just in the event that you forget and things turn around. You don't want to wake up one morning and see that, oh, where's my position? Well, it got liquidated because there was no stop loss. So that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. If there's anything that you guys are confused on or need more clarity on, let me know and I'll cover it. I'll do a follow-up video. But I think it's much better if I were to answer questions at this point. I think I covered the bases. So leave a comment. Let me know what other further questions you guys have about this, and I'll do a follow-up video, or maybe I'll do a live stream later today and run through it with you guys and do it live. So let me know, subscribe, like, leave a comment. VIPs, hit me up on the DM or hit me up in the general private Discord server with any other additional questions. And then I'll do a follow-up video or even go live. I might go live today. So that's it. I'll see you in the next video.